My screen a little. We're going to go live. Hopefully, I still have you here. I don't know what I did to my screen. We're going to go live with talking about imposter syndrome and re-engaging your career. So what happens, and the reason why these are intertwined, is because many times we want to re-engage or get our career going because we feel a little stagnant, and we can't because we are creating this imposter syndrome or lack of confidence. So we want to move you past this. And how you do that is up here. So I'm going to walk this through, talk to you, give you some pointers here today to hopefully help you re-engage and reconnect to that career of your dreams and help you up here. So I think we got a few people hopefully coming on. If you have questions or concerns, go ahead, reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. I'm not the best with my little chats, but I will give it a try. So let's start. So if you're in a situation and you really want to move up to the next job level, you want to get that promotion, you're not feeling that way, you want to feel more confident about your job and what you're doing, or maybe you're in a situation where you need to reinvent and recreate yourself, you are in the right place. So I'm Robin Cartwright. I am a career empowerment coach. If you want to know more about me, you can go to my website at hiddengemscoaching.co. I am offering some free discovery conversations where we can talk about who you are and what you're looking for and how I might be able to help. But for today, we're going to talk a little more about re-engaging yourself. So when you are in your career search or you're in your job and you're feeling that you want to be moved up, most of us, what we do is we tell ourselves, well, I'm not quite ready because I don't have this skill, or maybe I need to get a certification here, or my manager doesn't quite see me that way, probably because I'm lacking in this experience here. We tell ourselves so many things. How many times have you wanted to go somewhere? So this is a great one. I have a friend that every time I want to go to a beach vacation, she'll tell me, oh, I need to lose about 20 pounds before I go to that. I didn't say I wanted to sit out on the beach in a bikini. I said I wanted to go on a beach vacation. Doesn't mean I have to go and sit out on a bikini. It just means I want to get out there and I want to go have some fun. But we tell ourselves so many times different things. I have another friend who was trying to get her business going. I said, you need to get your website going. She goes, yeah, I just want to lose some more weight before I go and take pictures for my website. Cameras do amazing things, and they can change this. They can change the way you look. They can have you be thinner. There's programs and software that we can work with to edit those. It's amazing. You do not need to wait. I had another girlfriend who wanted to move up into a director's role, and I said, go for it. Well, no, I think I need more experience in management. I haven't really had that much experience. I've only managed 2 employees, and this job's bigger, and I need more experience. She's telling herself she had over 15 years of experience in the role. She had managed 2 employees. She was ready on paper for the next step, but in her mind, she told herself otherwise. So I'm constantly working with clients that are feeling this way. So you really need to change that mindset. If you want to reinvent and re-engage yourself, you need to get yourself out of the imposter syndrome. You need to move yourself forward. One way you can do that is put yourself in a positive light. Start thinking of all the things that you are so good at. I'm Robin Cartwright. I'm good at training and teaching. I'm a skilled HR professional. I'm good with communication. I'm excellent with active listening. And I am a fantastic mentor and coach. Think about 5 things, or at least 3, that you are really good at in your job today. Start putting yourself in that positive light. Okay. The other thing that we want to do is you want to recognize yourself when you start doing that self talk, when you start telling yourself, no, I can't do this. Why? Why can you not do this? What are you missing? Is it something that you were told 20 years ago that some manager down the road or a teacher told you? So I have a podcast coming up. It's called Unlock Your Block with Robin Cartwright, where in this podcast we talk about empowering yourself and move yourself into these roles. I early on, and in the podcast, you'll hear more about it, but I early on had a situation with a teacher that, by all intents and purposes, nobody ever thought I'd graduate high school, let alone go on and get degrees and move into a profession. Yeah, the odds were stacked against me, but I did it. I was successful at it. I worked hard at it, but I made it happen, and I changed the story in my head. Why? Because I was not going to be the person that wasn't going to be successful. And you are not going to be that person that's not successful because you are that strong individual. So start thinking, one, of all those things that you are really good at, and two, change your story. Why do you have to be the victim? Why do you have to be the sad person? Stop it today, turn it around, and talk about the success that you're going to have. Move the momentum forward. Be more confident in yourselves. Think about all the skills that you do have because you have a lot of skills. Take those skills and realize, what are my major strengths? What am I so good at? And why and how can I move myself forward? Stop thinking of what you can't do and start thinking of what you can do. I remember when my son was little, he had a teacher that had gone through a lot, in his third grade teacher, and she was teaching, and she said, there's only one word you can't use in my class, and that is the word can't. So, folks, get out of the word can't. Start moving yourself through can. I can do this. And if you need to go and get a certificate to be able to do that, I work with individuals all the time that say, hey, Robin, I'm going to stop. I need to go get the certification, and then I'll go do it. And there's times when you do need to go get those skills and those certifications. And there's also times in jobs where companies will pay you to go get those certifications. Start moving into those conversations with management. Talk to them and say, hey, I'm really interested in this opportunity. How can I get there? What do I need to do to move forward? Understand the role much more in depth. Find somebody in your company that you can talk to that's been in that job and move it forward. So here's your tips. You're going to go start changing your mindset to a more positive. Think about the positive things that you've done in your career and how you can move yourself into those. Two, you're going to go and explore, find out what it is that you need in that job, what it is you need to promote yourself. Three, get that word can't out of your vocabulary. The word is I can. And if you're not sure how you can, then go investigate, research, figure it out. But that word, bad word. We don't want it. Lastly, break the silence. Start telling people what you want. Start telling the world what you want. Have those conversations. Talk to somebody at work and say, hey, I'm really interested in moving into this management role, but I don't know enough about it. How do you think I can find that out? Go talk to HR. Go talk to somebody who's in the role. Go talk to that director. Even if the job is not there right now today, go and talk to them and say, hey, I know you've got somebody in that management role, but I'm really interested. I'm aspiring to be that. And move yourself forward by moving your brain, putting it into that momentum and moving it forward. You are moving yourself into that role. Okay. And 90% of the time, it's a mindset. We put ourselves in these little boxes and these little categories, and you need to break that box, move yourself out, and not feel that you're not capable because you are capable. Okay. Positive words. You got to move those to using enthusiastic, positive words. I can. I will. I aspire. I'm perfect for that role. I'll go and research what it is I need to do in this role. If you're trying to go and get a job, stop thinking about the jobs you didn't get. Okay? Push that away. Start thinking about those jobs that you will get, those phone calls that you're going to get. Maybe have somebody look over your resume again. Go reach out to a coach. It might be worth the $300, $400, $500 just to talk to a coach and get their insight on what needs to be done. You could also have somebody else who's a friend look over your information and say, hey, do you see spelling errors? And that's a huge problem. Do you think this could get through all the robots that are out there? And job searches, just to remind you, are not just putting the job in and sitting back and waiting to see what happens. You've got to work that job search. Okay. There's beauty in life and you will be successful, but nothing comes without a little bit of work, except for maybe the rain. Sometimes it just comes. But you need to do a little bit of work. You need to get out there and talk to people and start moving things forward and sit in your mind and visualize, what does that success look like? Okay. If you want this job or you want to move yourself or re-engage yourself, sit there. I'm not, try this tomorrow morning. Sit there for 5 minutes in the morning. Visualize how perfect your day is going to be and visualize what that job's going to look like. Do it for a week. See what happens. You might be surprised at the kind of things that come your way. So I thank you so much for being with me. I don't do really long lives just because I know we've got busy days, we've got a lot going on. But I want you to change your story today. I want you to be more confident. I want you to put more I can into your world. I want you to visualize, change your mind, move yourself out of this imposter, I'm not confident feeling into the I can and I will feeling to make your life change. It takes one step and then you need to stay consistent. Do it every day. You'd be amazed at how things will change in your life. So I'm Robin Cartwright, career empowerment coach. Want to know more? Check out my website, hiddengemscoaching.co. Sign up for a 45-minute discovery call. Let's talk about how I might be able to help you change your life. Have a great day.